and in this case heat. The heat is going to initiate alkoxy radical formation when we break open that oxygen-oxygen bond, the weak one, and that gets our free radical chain reaction off and running. That's an initiation step. Before you know it, we're in the propagation steps and we're producing all sorts of product. What does that product look like? Well, it's an anti-Markovnikov reaction, which means the hydrogen adds to the more substituted carbon and the bromine to the less. There won't be any particular stereochemistry in this particular reaction, so you're going to form a racemic mixture. Notice that there are stereogenic centers here and here. You're going to form an optically inactive mixture of stereoisomers. Well, finally, we come up here, and this is a little bit of a trick question. You see I've got HCl, I've got peroxide, and I've got heat, just like I did down here with the HBr peroxide and heat. But as I told you, the free radical hydrochlorination is a terribly inefficient reaction, doesn't really work. Consequently, all you're really going to get is a polar hydrochlorination. The free radical reaction doesn't take place, but the polar hydrochlorination still will. In other words, this reaction is going to give the same product as that one, even though it looks like it's free radical in nature. The free radical reaction only works with the hydrobromination, not with the hydrochlorination. So this one will still be a Markovnikov process, giving rise to the exact same product that we made over here. That was a tricky one. The only reason I threw that one in there is that I know there's at least one homework problem which looks similar, trying to trick you into thinking that you can do a free radical hydrochlorination when in fact you can't. You can't do a free radical hydrochlorination and you can't do a free radical hydroiodination. You can, however, do the polar reactions. So all of those are the polar reactions, just like you learned last semester. This one right here is the only one that leads to a free radical hydrobromination product. Okay, there you have it. I'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend.